will this madness never end, folks?
Let's play a game, shall we?
Hello and welcome to The Wizard of Oz, Beyond the Yellow Brick Road, obviously for the Nintendo DS in case the dual screens didn't give it away. I've actually heard very good things about this game, especially in terms of its graphical fidelity by lieu of being a DS game, and thought I'd try it out. You know, may as well experiment, may as well try things that I've never tried before, but I've really wanted to, why not? That's how the human race evolves after all, and I was only stalling so that I could change the renderers in an attempt to make it less laggy. But it seems to be going well enough. I don't know, I guess for some reason the music was just jittery. Oh, okay. Our story begins on a still night. You going somewhere with this game? In a castle whose splendor could not be veiled even by darkness lived a lone witch. I love it when it forces me to stall my speech. Every story needs a charming main character. Yes, a girl would be best. Now for her name. A name for an adventurous girl. Let's see. Oh, okay, I get to choose her name. Of course, it defaults to Dorothy. I think I'm gonna keep it with that. Oh, right, she'll also need a pet. An adorable puppy would be perfect. And as for the name... Oh, I'm actually gonna pick this one. Let's see. What am I gonna call it? Wait. How do I... Oh, there's how you uppercase it. You know what I'm gonna call it? I'm gonna call it Dog Meat. Yeah, very creative name, right? We're going Fallout here. There! That is a great start, if I can say so myself. Let's see how the story unfolds. Can you imagine Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz referring to her dog as Dog Meat? Dog Meat, run! I'm sorry, I just found it funny. Ooh, look at that. A flipping book. Just as long as it doesn't start flipping me off, we'll be good. That was a stupid joke, I do apologize. In the peaceful countryside, far from the city, where brooks babble gently in spring, bees waltz in summer, colorful leaves paint the world in autumn, and snow blankets the troubles of yesteryear in winter, lived a girl. Her name was Dorothy. Dorothy lived in an old house with her beloved dog, Dog Meat, and led a tranquil life, milking cows and gathering flowers. Although alone, with only Dog Meat by her side, Dorothy never once thought herself to be lonely. The old house had been left to her by her late parents, and she had chosen to remain there, quite content with her ordinary life. She enjoyed each passing season and thought little of ever leaving. Until her 17th spring, when an eerie silence woke her in the dead of night. Dorothy stepped outside to find that the pacing of restless animals and even the hooting of owls had stopped. Darkness and silence enveloped her, her home and everything around it. How strange, she thought. Then, ever so faintly, off in the distance, she heard a sound. At first, it was a low howl, like the keening cry of a hungry beast, but then it grew in strength, and the howl became a shriek, carrying with it an ominous rumbling that shook the earth. Frightened, Dorothy scooped up Dog Meat and raced back towards the house. But then, right before her eyes, her home and everything in it turned to pieces and disappeared into the night. It was then that she saw it, a dark pillar that stretched to the sky. A dark, monstrous tornado that drew ever closer towards Dorothy, who could do nothing but stand in terror. In an instant, a violent gust swept Dorothy up, and like a puppet without its strings, she could do nothing to stop her violent ascent to the tempestuous sky above. Broken to pieces by the tornado, the debris of what was once Dorothy's home turned to dust in front of her eyes. Beyond the wreckage, however, were what seemed to be two shadows, or so she thought. An illusion or not, Dorothy was certain that they were the shapes of her late parents. "I miss you," she cried. The cruel night ignored Dorothy's deep longing and blinded her with its darkness. Hopeless and alone, she fainted. Wait, what? Oh, okay. So, that is the end of our story. Ken. Awaken, visitor! Called upon by a thundering voice, Dorothy sprung up from her daze. It seemed she had been lying unconscious, but for how long she did not know. Before her was a lush meadow, with colors Dorothy had never even imagined possible, and a road paved with shiny yellow bricks. Being awake seemed no different from a dream, and Dorothy knew then she was far, far away from home. Dog meat, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. Dorothy looked about her and saw the remains of what used to be her house. Her body ached and her legs were weak from relief. With relief, to survive such a storm was a miracle indeed! Welcome, visitor, to the land of magic! The deafening voice roared again. Was it speaking to Dorothy? She turned about, seeking the owner of the disembodied voice. It was indeed a peculiar sight. Gentle breeze and warm sun rays, and then there was a giant shadow towering over her. She stared, dumbfounded. The giant shadow began to speak. Visitor, listen well. I am the sovereign ruler of all that you see before your eyes. I am the great Wizard of Oz. Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain. The shadow's words hit her with gale-like force. Stunned, Dorothy was unable to answer. Ignoring her silence, the voice continued. Visitor, I see you have been brought here by accident from a foreign land where magic has no bearing. In your current state, even walking on the brick road would prove impossible. The reason, visitor, is because this land is filled with magical power. Simply put, this world is under a spell that keeps outsiders from wandering about freely. Ahem! Make not such a pitiful face. I am not a heartless king that would leave those that are lost in this world to their fates. If you were to accept my invitation to come to my castle, then I shall help you. First, here is a pair of magical shoes. With these, you will be able to move about this land as if it were your own. Next, some weapons and armor. You see, this isn't that pansy movie, Wizard of Oz. You're going to fight! If you wish to attain better equipment, you must come to my castle. Why do you look surprised, visitor? I know not how your land is, but here progress is impossible without defeating enemies. Therefore, be mindful in your travels. Like I said, this isn't the wussy movie. You actually have to fight to survive. Now then, before that, what is your name, visitor? Finally, Dorothy spoke her first words to the shadow and told him her name. I see. So you are Dorothy. Well then, Dorothy, the yellow brick road you see is a magical path that leads to my castle. First and foremost, try walking. To move in this world, you must use the trackball and the touchscreen. Because, we're not going to have it with a D-pad like everyone else. We're going to be impractical for the sake of it. Use your stylus to spin the ball. Dorothy, you will move in the direction that the trackball is spinning. Spin the trackball slowly to walk and quickly to run. The secret to using the trackball is to spin it with one smooth swipe rather than numerous short taps. Also, touch lightly. There are coins up ahead. Try walking towards them. This is going to be ridiculous, isn't it? Beautiful game, though. Okay. What the? I have no idea how to do this. This is the weirdest method of walking ever. Run! Run like the wind! Sorry, I only saw that word written. Not bad. Not bad at all. Gotta love that anime face. You can tell this was made in Japan. That is what you call a coin. It is valuable, so be sure not to miss it. Just approach it to pick it up. Ah, yes. If you wish to look around you, touch these buttons. Always be aware of your surroundings to be safe during your travels. Okay. Now we can finally begin. This game is weird, right from the get-go. I mean, don't get me wrong, the game looks pretty impressive, actually, when you consider it's a DS game, but that doesn't mean that it isn't still kind of weird with the weird trackball thing. I mean, even Phantom Hourglass had a more, well, both Zelda games for the DS, even they had a far more sensical method of walking than this. This is just weird. Just me? Look at this. Man, almost harpens back to the olden days, where you only had a trackball mouse.
Who are you? You can't pass, intruder!
I see you've entered a battle. Reminds me of my youthful days. First, select input battle commands to fight the monster. Next, you must choose your action. At this point, actions that best suit the situation are already displayed. Just press OK and confirm the actions. There are 4 turns per round. If you wish, you may change the action of each turn. However, it will perhaps be best to try this later when you are more accustomed to the system. Very well, then. Enemy encounter. Okay, just fight. Gummy Ghost attacks. Dorothy attacks. 13 damage. Gummy Ghost attacks. 2 damage to Dorothy. Ooh! 12 damage to Gummy Ghost. And we have a winner! And Dorothy sweeps the crowd. The crowd is going wild. You have won your first battle. Gain 1 experience. I should probably quit doing that. It's gonna kill my throat. A victory. As expected, you are quite the warrior. There are many monsters that inhabit this land. Don't forget to heal yourself with potions in the menu, located on the bottom left of the touchscreen. Okay. I'll do that when I actually get damaged enough that it actually matters. Yeah, see? She's 25 out of 30. We're still doing pretty good. At least I think so. Seriously, this is the weirdest... Wait a minute. Oh, look at that. I remember seeing screenshots of this, but now I can actually see it in action. Look at that. Look at that nice water. It's actually got reflections on it. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a fake kind of reflection, like Ocarina of Time for the 3DS, but hey, for the DS, that's still pretty dang good. Then again, I was impressed more by Duck Dodgers' reflections on the N64, so maybe it shouldn't be too much of a surprise. Die! You pig bats! Flying pig bat attacks. 4 damage to Dorothy. Another 1 attacks. Another 3 damage to Dorothy. Dorothy attacks. 8 damage. It has been defeated. 2 damage to Dorothy. Dorothy attacks. 8 damage. Oh, will this never end, folks? Battle complete. Gained 2 EXP. We're getting there. I believe that is halfway there. Look at those apple trees. It's almost like it's making a reference to the movie. Hey, get away! I didn't say I wanted to fight this soon. Apparently you can actually avoid fighting, if you're lucky. Obviously I wasn't lucky. I'm just gonna kill them all. And a 9 damage, we are doing pretty good. Dorothy dodged that attack. The other one is analyzing the situation, I see. Oh, we're right on the wire now, folks. 14 HP. Oh, but it's down to me and you flying pig. Will this madness never end, folks? It just did. The flying pig bat gang was defeated. Gained 3 EXP. So 1 or 2 and I should be good. Although I think it would be time to get a potion. Slam a potion down. Recovers 50 HP. That's a little overkill, don't you think? But then again, it's not like she has 50 EXP in it to begin with. Hello, who are you? Are you someone helpful? Ah, good discovery, Dorothy. This is a warp point that will transfer you to the next area. An exclamation mark will appear above your head when you approach them, and the button on the bottom right of the touchscreen will also change to an exclamation mark. This button automatically changes depending on how you can interact with your surroundings, so I call it the all-purpose button. If you see an mark, I'm just gonna make it sound, just to prevent myself from having to say it over and over again. Mark above your head, touch the all-purpose button, and see what it does. What? You want to know why the all-purpose button is a dog, usually? Well, that's because you should play with your dog every once in a while. Isn't that cute? Okay, fine. I'm gonna play with dog meat. When I do. When I teleport. I'm gonna... Okay, dog. Come on, pup. That's a good dog. That's a good dog meat. Aw, the dog's whimpering. Isn't that cute? I think it is. What the? Oh boy. Oh boy, this is gonna get messy. Input battle commands. There, it's down to the wire, folks. A new enemy has approached. Gummy Ghost is on defense. Gummy Ghost attacks. 2 damage to Dorothy. Dorothy attacks. Ooh, only 7 damage. He barely even felt that one. You're not doing nothing, Dorothy. Dorothy attacks. 13 damage to Gummy Ghost. Not too bad. Only down to 2. But that jelly fighter should not be underestimated. Dorothy, be on the lookout. I got the bad feeling about that. Jellyfish was not hurt. Dorothy attacks. Missed. Jellyfish was not hurt. This is coming down to the wire, folks. Jellyfish attacks. Ooh, we are down to half damage and even further already. We are down to the wire, folks. Will we do it? Yes, we can. Gain 3 XP. Level up. Total HP plus 5. Total MP plus 2. Attack plus 2. Defense plus 4. Magic plus 5. Resistance plus 6. ACR plus 6. Agility plus 5. I have no idea what ACR means, but I will find out in due time. Speed plus 9. Way to go, Dorothy. Way to go, you cute little anime girl, you. You have won. But our HP isn't looking so good. We should probably try to flee from battles from now on. Especially this one. Dorothy fled. Good idea. You're not looking so good, kid. And at this rate, you're going to die. Ooh, what do we have here? Would that be a treasure chest? Open the treasure chest? Yes! You got 1 potion! Just when I needed it the most. Isn't that coincidence? Chug it down, Dorothy. That is a good potion. That's good potion. Okay, I can't go that way because the game isn't as non-linear as it wants you to believe. Oh, who are you? You must be the Scarecrow. If I only had a brain. Buongiorno, young lady with the fancy red shoes. To where are you headed? I guess airy Scarecrow is French. Or probably not. That's probably not even French. I have no idea. Buongiorno. But it sounds like it. I'm sorry, but I can't let you through. Being a Scarecrow and all, it's my job to keep things out. Oh my, you even have a weapon! I normally don't like hurting girls, but I guess it can't be helped. Well, it's a good thing I used a potion then, huh? Attack! How about you? 8 damage. 4 damage to Dorothy. What will Dorothy do, folks? She will attack back with 9 damage. Oh, a paltry 2. If that's all... Ooh, you attacked again. You are a prick indeed. Dorothy attacks indeed. Dorothy's attacks. Oh, the Scarecrow is looking pretty bad right about now. I bet he wishes he had stayed home today. Airy Scarecrow was defeated. Ladies and gentlemen, Dorothy has won yet again. Well, I must admit my defeat. You are quite strong, young lady. Go ahead, you can pass. Since I can't stop you with strength, I have no choice. Besides, standing in one place like this all day gets old fast. Would you mind if I joined you on your travels? Alright, my name is... Oh, I can pick his name, too. What shall I name him? Oh, this is a good one. What would be a good name for a Scarecrow? You know what? I got an idea. I'm gonna call you... Link. Close enough. My name is Link, and you are Dorothy? Nice to meet you, Dorothy! If you see any jellyfish-like monsters, leave them to me. They're my specialty. By the way, Dorothy, do you know where this road leads to? This yellow brick road leads to the castle of the king who grants all wishes, the Wizard of Oz. Since we're going there anyway, maybe I should ask for a brain. I've always been told that I've got straw for brains. If I only had a brain. And in the far-off distance where Link pointed, Dorothy could glimpse the magnificent spires of a castle. It looks like something out of a fairy tale. She let out a sigh of awe at its beauty. Ah. Far off it may be, but compared to how far she'd already come for the tornado, the distance seemed trifling. And if the Link's claims were true, perhaps then the reason the wizard summoned Dorothy to his castle was to grant her wish and send her home. Just the thought gave her hope, and so with a new ally by her side, Dorothy started down the yellow brick road. Oh, we're off to see the wizard. Oh ho, with Link as your ally. You can use the switch command now. Until now, Dorothy, you alone took all 4 turns each round, but now you can add someone else. You can switch who gets a turn in a round freely. Dorothy can use all 4 turns, or Link can use all 4 turns. If you want 2 turns each is also possible, so experiment with it. Of course, if Dorothy gets 4 turns, then Link gets none for that round. This means that Dorothy will be doing all the work and also taking all the hits from enemies. Depending on the situation, you may want to have one person stay back if their HP is dangerously low. From now on, you will need both strength and wisdom to succeed. Oh, we're off to see the wizard. This song is probably copywritten. I should probably stop singing it, or I will get a copyright strike. Oh, great, it's you. You prick. Link, you're up. You did say that they're your specialty, didn't you? Really? Oh, crap. No. Link, you do all of them. You said leave them to you, so I'm gonna leave them to you, okay? Is that okay? Jelly Fighter attacks. 3 damage to Link. What will he do now, folks? He's taking some damage. Link attacks. Ooh, and he's down in 1 shot. 4 damage to Link, but Link strikes back with a counter blow. Oh, he's getting them real good. Only 1 remains, folks, and he's not looking so good. This may be curtains for that Jelly Fighter. Oh, but he's not going down yet. He just had to get 1 last strike in like a douchebag. Gain 4 EXP. Even though he did all the work, she gets more EXP than him. Because that's how the game works, apparently. Dorothy always gets the more EXP, no matter what. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who fought. She could be literally doing nothing but staring, and she will get the more EXP. Because that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? No, switch fighters. Let's see. Dorothy. Link. Yes, we are going to do a switcheroo! Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Yes, they automatically did their best for each situation. Link attacks! Oh, he's not looking so good, folks. He is looking pretty bad. Dorothy attacks the gooey monster and defeats it. The gummy ghosts are not looking good, and neither are the jellyfish. This duo is too powerful for them, folks. Oh, it is coming down to the wire now. Link attacks. Oh, and he's down with 1 shot. How could we possibly have seen this coming? They gained EXP. So much of it. Get out of my way. Oh, look, we're already at the end. What's with the broken road? The broken brick wall. I've heard of the yellow brick wall. I haven't heard of the broken brick wall. You know what? I'm gonna play with dog meat some more. That's a good boy. That's always a good boy. Always have time to play with the dog. Hey, stop. Stop, I'm not done yet. That's a good boy. Alright, we can move on now. This is a rather interesting game, even if it is quite linear. I mean, I'll give it one thing. It's one of the most technologically impressive games on the system, even if it's not one of the better games I've played from a gameplay perspective. It's a JRPG, but the movement system is just weird. Join in me, Crab! Attack the weak point for massive damage! I have no idea what's the best one to use in this situation, so I'll just let the game decide. Krabby Crab attacks. 9 damage to Dorothy, that is quite a lot. Do you even know? Okay, I have defeated him, which is good because he was actually a threat. And there we have it, folks. We have won yet another battle, although Dorothy isn't looking so good. Perhaps she should heal up. Or just stay out of the next fight. I see there's an iron gate here. The Venus Gate. Venus Gate. It is locked. That's all I know about it. Oh right, I got another potion, apparently. Dorothy used potion! Dorothy's HP recovered! Good thing it automatically did that. Jelly fighter attacks. Dorothy dodged the attack like a pro. Link! Oh, Link is doing a lot of damage to those jelly fighters. He clearly is an expert at these kind of things. Oh, but Dorothy is no slouch either. Dorothy knows how to wrestle and tumble like a pro. Oh, and it's down to the wire, folks. Dorothy with a knockout blow. And they're both looking good, folks. They are both looking quite good. Everything is looking quite good. Just look around you. Look at all this good. Isn't this just good? What do we have here? Oh, and it would appear we found another treasure chest, folks. Open the treasure chest. You better believe your eyes. I want to open that dang treasure chest. You got one potion. That's good, because I used a one up. Oh, is that the Cowardly Lion? Roar, roar. Huh? Are you a traveler? Aren't you scared? Don't you see I'm a lion? I mean, lions usually roar real loud and attack people, you know? And eat them, no? You're not really scared? Shouldn't you run away now? What? You want me to let you pass? Oh man, you're really not scared of me, are you? Well, how about now? Enemy encounter. Okay, you want me to kick the crap out of you? That's fine. Ferocious Lion, if that even is your real name. I'm gonna call him Courage. Just because. I'm gonna name him after that. I'm gonna name him after the purple dog. Oh, why did you dip that for? Just like the movie. Remember when Dorothy beat the crap out of him instead of just slapped him? Yeah, this is like an insanely bigger version of that. Instead of slapping him, she just beats the crap out of him. What did you do that for? I didn't bite him. I never imagined I'd be the one to lose. You guys are really strong. I lied about eating people. I don't even attack them. I'm actually a vegetarian. But I am a lion. Everyone gets scared just by looking at me and runs away. I just thought that you guys would run too if I scared you a bit. It'd be easier for the both of us that way, you know? If you guys weren't scared of me, I guess there are all sorts of people in this world. Alright, I've decided I want to come with you guys. I've been so alone for so long, I must have turned into a coward. Oh, I will go with you guys in order to gain the courage to live with confidence. My name is... I've already decided what your name is. Too bad the music is kind of glitchy. Kind of really glitchy. Oh well, it's still nice. You are Courage, the Cowardly Lion. Starring... Courage. My name is Courage. Nice to meet you guys. Oh, just to give you a heads up, there's big trouble down this yellow brick road. I hear he's a logger, but he's really ill-tempered. I met him once, but he was so scary I ran away in a blink. Other than scary things like him, if you see any crab-like things, leave them to me. Now then, listen closely. Up until now, you got up to 4 turns per round with Dorothy and Link. However, this is not possible with your new friend Courage. In exchange for the power Courage has, he only gets up to 2 turns per round. The difference in turn rates is called a ratio. The ratio of each round is, as you know, 4, but while Dorothy and Link use one of the 4 per turn, Courage uses 2. This is why Courage may only get up to 2 turns per round. Now that you know that, the rest is just simple arithmetic. For example, you may choose to have Dorothy go twice and Courage once, or Dorothy, Link, and Courage all go once. In any sense, as long as you keep in mind is... All you have to keep in mind is that as long as the ratio adds up to 4, you may mix and match however you see fit. Experiment with it! Dig it? Gotcha. So he takes up 2 turns because he's so powerful. Well, you did just say leave Krabs to you, so I guess we'll just leave Mr. Krabs to you then, won't we? Dorothy shouldn't have to actually fight in this round. Dorothy, no, do not fight in this round. Just let them handle it. Because those are their specialties right there. Okay, Link will down a potion, and then Courage will fight the crab, and then he'll find one of the jellyfishers. That's good. Link's HP is restored. Oh, Courage did not receive any damage. Courage attacks. Oh, it's almost. Oh, he's not looking so good. Oh, and a knockout blow. Oh, but the crab got back on Courage. Oh, how will he go on now, folks? Just one more. Oh, and the crab is cooked. We are going to be having boiled crab tonight, folks. They are winning. They are winning yet again. Anyway, I am all out of time, which is a damn shame because I'm finding this game quite compelling for what it is. That is it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Make sure to spread this video around like random encounters. And I will see you next time. Now go out there and capitalize on life. Peace out, have a good one, and have a nice and pleasant day.
If you enjoyed the content and want to stay up to date, I upload 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day. You can also subscribe and hit the bell icon, or just check out the end screens right here.